Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over. We have some new updates to take a look at for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We have some new updates for the DLC in regards to news in August, which is obviously next month, and then a few other bits and bobs to go over as well. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment, what would you love to see in the next Scarlet and Violet DLC trailer. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, just to quickly go over the new Scarlet and Violet updates. Rillaboom is now available in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet via the 7-star raids. Again, no idea why they skipped last weekend. The only thing that I can really think of is that obviously Rillaboom is this weekend, and then Rillaboom will be next weekend, and then it's Worlds. So maybe they'll announce some sort of 7-star raid at Worlds or something like that, but if they don't, then I have no idea why they skipped last weekend. We thought it was going to be the Mewtwo raid. It wasn't. But maybe they're just going to do it after they do all the 7-star starter Pokemon. But anyway, Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the latest Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Terra Raid Battle event is now live. Normal Terra type Rillaboom is in 7-star Terra Raid battles until Sunday, July the 30th at 23:59 UTC. And then this is the move pool that it is rocking. So obviously it's a normal Terra type. It has Drum Beating, Acrobatics, Body Slam, which is obviously going to be Stab, Low Kick, and then the additional moves are Growth, Boom Burst, and Bulk Up. Again, Rillaboom has a really poor special attack stat, so I don't know how difficult this is going to be. I'm not sure what the best options are really. Maybe Koraidon might be quite decent, although it does have Acrobatics, so that will actually hurt it. But I don't know, I'm sure there's some really good options out there. There's usually a ton of YouTube videos and Twitter posts and stuff about what Pokemon to use. But this is the last 7-star Terra Raid event in terms of starter Pokemon, so it's going to be very interesting what they do next. Again, it's most likely going to be Mewtwo, and then after that, I honestly have no idea. What I would love for them to do, and I've said it in the past, is that we know that like in the data mines we're going to be getting starter Pokemon in the DLC. It'd be really cool if they started doing like starter Pokemon that were going to be in the DLC and the 7-star raid. So let's say we've obviously had Rillaboom, then we have Mewtwo, and then we have like Meganium, because Meganium's going to be in the Teal Mask, and then we have, I don't know, like Blastoise, because Blastoise is going to be in the Teal Mask or something like that. And it's just a way for them to kind of give us Pokemon that are going to be in like a future update, but give them now, just like they did with the 7-star starter Pokemon, because obviously we got them early and then they all came out in Pokemon Home anyway. But yeah, I'd love to see something like that. But either way, last starter Pokemon 7-star raid is right there. So moving on, we have some pretty exciting DLC stuff to take a look at by leaker Puro. Again, if you don't know who he is, they basically leaked like a ton of stuff about Nintendo Direct and got all that right. And they basically just are a legit leaker. Like they've got a legit source and stuff like that. And they were basically replying to this massive thread here about like all the Pokemon that we were gonna like see in the DLC or something like that, like rumors and theories and potential leaks and stuff like that. And we actually have him here saying, so basically in the Teal Mask DLC there should be around 7 Pokemon. There may be 6 or there may be 8. It's still unconfirmed, which is a little bit worrying because like how can it still be unconfirmed when it's literally supposed to be coming out like very, very soon? Like the Teal Mask is supposed to be coming out in fall. The only way that I could see him saying unconfirmed is that his source just doesn't know. But I hope that doesn't mean that like Pokemon don't know either. I'm sure that it will have like the amount of Pokemon already. But it's gonna be a rough estimate, 7 new Pokemon in the Teal Mask. Of course, 4 of those we already know is Ogerpon, Monkey Dory, Pheasantipity, and what's his face, Okidogi. So that's 4. So we have 3, potentially 3, 2, or 4 more other new Pokemon that we could see in the Teal Mask. Now again, that could be a new form of Ogerpon. It could again be the regional fate that we know is going to be in the Teal Mask, which will have an evolution. So that's like 2 Pokemon there. And then it could be something else as well, just be like a completely random new Pokemon. But either way, that's pretty cool about the Teal Mask. And as well as that, we have some information about August as well, because we have GT here saying any Pokemon news in August, and they say Worlds and probably a present. So we're going to be getting DLC stuff at Worlds. I mean, that was like 99% gonna happen anyway, but now it's been confirmed by Puro. But he's also saying probably a present, and this is just like in August. He doesn't say early August or late August or middle of August, and August is next week, so we could hopefully be seeing a present as early as next week. Again, I don't think that's going to happen because we have Worlds the weekend after, but at the same time it looks like we potentially could be getting a present in August. And I feel like if we do, it's obviously going to give us the release date, But again, a lot of people are theorizing that we're going to be getting the Teal Mask DLC in September. And so if we do get a present, it will probably say like, you know, Teal Mask in September, and then we should be getting the Indigo Disc DLC release date as well. But some pretty cool updates in regards to the DLC there. And again, 7 to 8, you know, 6, 7, 8 new Pokemon in just the Teal Mask as well. That's not talking about the Indigo Disc. That's going to have its whole like other variety of Pokemon. But just the Teal Mask, going to be quite a few Pokemon here. Again, I don't know what that means for Terraforms and stuff. I don't know if he's including those in that. I think he's just talking about new Pokemon here and new forms. But either way, Terraforms, we don't really know. It could be classed as a new form, or it could be classed as like something completely different. But yeah, should be seeing some news in August, definitely at Worlds, potentially a Pokemon Presents, and we're going to be seeing up to 8 new Pokemon in the Teal Mask DLC as well. So very, very exciting stuff there. We also have Jan talking about this, saying, so according to Pyoro, I actually don't know how to pronounce her name. There's potentially a Pokemon Presents in August. What do you look forward to seeing in the next Presents? I'm expecting the norm. So we have Pokemon Go, we'd have Pokemon Cafe Remix, Pokemon Masters EX, Pokemon Unite, another Detective Pikachu trailer, and a Scarlet and Violet DLC trailer. Oh, and the Mewtwo raid announcement. Again, I feel like if we get like the trailer next week, then I will definitely see the Mewtwo raid announcement in that, obviously. But yeah, whenever the next Presents is, we'll be seeing the Mewtwo raid announcement because it's literally in the game ready. They just have to like click a button and it'll be available for everyone. So yeah, that's just Jan talking about there. But this is usually what we see in a Presents regardless. But yeah, I think it'd be a really exciting Presents. I'd like to think they'd show off like maybe a new Pokemon or a Paradox form. We'd get like maybe the typings and abilities and stuff of the legendary Pokemon we already know about. Find out more about maybe Terrapagos and the link with Terrapagos. And then maybe at Worlds they just show us off the Terraforms, because as I say, at Worlds they usually show off competitive stuff, and Terraforms looks like it's going to be some sort of competitive aspect, and so that's what they would probably show us at Worlds, and they wouldn't show us that in a Present. But either way, it sounds like August is going to be a pretty cool month, and it's about time, because this has been the worst promotional cycle ever for DLC. Like nobody's interested, well, not nobody, but a lot of people are just not interested at the moment, because we've got nothing to be interested about, because they haven't shown us anything. But anyway, we have that. Moving on, we have some Nintendo next Nintendo console stuff to go over, and again, adding more fuel to the fire that it's coming out next year, but it could actually be coming out very early next year as well. So we have Stealth here saying, Chinese manufacturer PixArt said in their latest financial report that they will be busy manufacturing components for a brand new console from a Japanese company that hasn't launched a new system in years, which is set to release in early 2024. Now, of course, according to Pokemon, early means May, which isn't great. But hopefully to Nintendo, that means like March, April or something. Now, we know we're not going to get the Nintendo console until after March. And so hopefully we get the announcement about it this year in the Direct in September. And then I could see it potentially coming out in like in April or something. But if they're saying early next year, early 2024, then hopefully that does mean actually early 2024. So it could actually be here a lot sooner than we think. We also have a little bit more information about this as well on My Nintendo News, saying the rumors of a Nintendo system next year keep on swirling as you would expect. The Nintendo Switch is approaching its 7th year next year, and technology moves at a rapid pace. Today, obviously, Chinese manufacturer PixArt has provided the SoC powering the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons along with parts for other Nintendo home consoles, said in its latest financial report that they will be busy manufacturing components for a brand new console, yada yada yada, early 2024. Seems fairly reasonable to assume the console mentioned is the follow-up to the Nintendo Switch family of systems, though as always we will have to wait and see. But I mean, yeah, it's got to be the Nintendo Switch, like what else is it going to be? So yeah, really exciting stuff there as well. And I'm just kind of really excited to actually see this console, and I'm just really excited to see Pokemon on this console. 60 FPS, just the way the game's going to look. Like, I think if we do get Black and White remakes next year, I think they're going to look incredible on the next console. And yeah, they probably will be the first games on the next console as well. And then Gen 10, I'm hoping, just blows it out of the park and it's just like a banging game. You know, multiplayer's really good on it. The graphics are really good on it. You know, hopefully we'd get like a massive Pokedex as well. Like, obviously the National Dex is just a dream that we're trying to get, but maybe on a new console they might be able to do it. Who knows? But either way, really exciting stuff coming up in August, and then hopefully in September we get the announcement of this and we'll be able to see the release date for this too. But that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It does really help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. Make sure to do the Rillaboom raid if you do want the Mighty Mark. Of course, it's already available in the game, but you can get it in whatever Pokeball you want, and you know, the Mightiest Mark. Let me know how many Pokemon you think we're going to see in the DLC, and also when do you think we're going to see this hopeful potential Pokemon Presents. Again, the Presents hasn't been confirmed. It's just he's saying probably a Presents as well, which again could be as early as next week because August is next week, which is just ridiculous because, you know, I feel like January was yesterday. And then, yeah, let me know your thoughts on the next Nintendo console system as well. Thank you for watching, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell, and until next time,